Hey guys, Scare9 here, welcome back to my channel today, and in this video I want to go over how exotic Masterworks are going to work once they come into the game with the Warmind DLC and the 1.2.0 update on May 8th. Now these are not the same things as Legendary Masterworks, it's actually a pretty complex system, so I wanted to go ahead and break down how everything works, the multiple steps, what you can expect, and why you should grind these things whenever they launch into the game. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Now exotic Masterworks are bringing huge changes to the game, and there's two things that I really think Bungie is working to do. One, they want to restore the grind for the hobbyist players, such as myself, that you log on every day, you always want something to do. The exotic Masterwork system is going to alleviate that problem by making sure you always have something to grind for. And then the second thing it is going to do is make exotics feel more freaking exotic, which is very nice. All of the stat boosts that you get from these are going to substantially affect your gameplay, so I'm very excited to grind all these out, get them, and use them. So making an exotic a Masterwork is actually a two-step process. It's nothing like how you would make a legendary Masterwork. The first step is that you have to find something called a catalyst for your respective exotic weapon. Now, if you go into the weapon detail screen, there will actually be a hint on your exotic weapon to tell you where you might find it. For instance, they give us a picture of the Cold Heart, and it says, quote, "You can find the catalyst and strikes against the most challenging opponents." Now, I'm thinking that means Nightfalls, maybe even Prestige Nightfalls. I imagine you'll have to farm this activity over and over again for a chance to get the Cold Heart catalyst, and if I'm not mistaken, the Risk Runner catalyst actually drops in the same exact way. Now, not all exotic Masterwork catalysts have the same drop rates. Some catalysts are guaranteed after a certain amount of engagements, while some of the other ones will randomly drop. Once you have gotten the catalyst to drop, you can apply it to your weapon immediately, and this will make your weapon act like a normal legendary Masterwork, where you will generate orbs on double kills and the weapon will track your kills. Now, like I previously said, this is not the end of the process. There's actually a second step as well. Each exotic actually has a second step that once you complete it grants a huge stat bonus that you can unlock by completing an additional challenge. Now, once again, we use the Cold Heart as an example. It says that you need to defeat enemies using the Cold Heart to unlock the upgrade. Now, a few Masterworks will require you to do one single thing, where others will have multiple steps. These objectives will vary in difficulty and length, but they will not be determined by RNG, meaning you will have an end goal, you know what you have to do and what steps you have to complete. All that is left is for you to get acquainted with the weapon, and it's actually to push the player to engage with the weapon that they wish to make into a full Masterwork. So it might seem a little bit tedious, there's definitely going to be a grind to it. However, it will most certainly be worth it in the end because you will get that really substantial stat boost. For instance, on the Cold Heart, we see that it gets almost maximum stability and a huge boost to reload speed as well. And then there's a couple rumors floating around about other exotic weapons whenever they become fully Masterworked. The Vigilance Wing might become fully automatic, and it seems like the Crimson will be getting maximum range as well. So these changes are really substantial, and they will make the exotics feel even more exotic, on top of the huge changes that we are seeing with the exotic weapon balance coming with 1.2.0 as well. You essentially are upgrading your exotics into just something so much better, which is really cool. Now, Bungie went ahead and answered a couple of questions for us just to clarify how this entire system will work. So first, exotic weapon Masterworks only need to be done once per account. You don't have to chase your white whale on each character. Through the Masterwork process, duplicate drops of an exotic weapon via engrams, milestones, or even exotic collections will be initialized at your current Masterwork state. The exotic Masterwork process takes place fully in the weapon detail screen. Not all exotic Masterworks will be available immediately when Season 3 begins. If you inspect an exotic weapon and a Masterwork socket is not visible, the catalyst is not yet available. Now, that being said, they did say that every exotic weapon does have one Masterwork created so far. They're just going to be stretching out the release a little bit. They will not be publishing guides on how to get these Masterworks. That is for us, the content creators, to do. And don't you guys worry, I will have a video for every single exotic Masterwork variant, how to get the catalyst, the quickest way to grind for the fully upgraded version as well, how to complete those challenges and everything like that. I definitely will be making videos for those. You need to own the exotic weapon before you can actually start searching for the catalyst. If you do not own the exotic, the catalyst will actually not drop from any of the activities that you normally could get them from. However, you do not have to be using that weapon currently for the catalyst to drop. If you own the exotic and it's in your vault in a collection on a different character, the catalyst will still be available to drop from the open world, which is very nice. You don't need to have it equipped or even on your character. So these are huge changes to the exotic system. Like I said, it takes exotics, which are already getting a huge rework and making them more powerful, and it just puts them up on an entirely new level. A Cold Heart with max stability is going to be insane for DPS on bosses, and the huge boost to reload speed will only help even more. I'm so excited to see what happens with this system, which exotics really just take a step up and just become amazing, fully masterworked. And honestly, I'm just so freaking excited to grind out all of these things, and I hope you guys are too. So let me know what you think about this system down in the comment section below. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like rating and to share it with your friends. If you were interested in watching either of the two videos on screen, you can click their respective invitations to be taken to them. If you're brand new to my channel, make sure to hit the giant version of my logo on screen to be subscribed to more awesome Destiny 2 videos and live streams. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I will see you in my next video.